Hey everyone, welcome back into the video. So, now that 2022 is actually in the rear-view mirror and that we are heading into 2023, same with only a couple of days left, I kind of thought it would be a good idea to kind of revisit and do a retrospect on the year that Halo has had in 2022. There was some good and bad, but mostly negative, to be honest with you. And yeah, so let's talk about it. Let's obviously start off with the most obvious one. Not Halo, not the one you're thinking of. I'm thinking of, we're going to start off with the TV show, which as you can see here, obviously promo art for it, whatnot. That started back in March, and I believe the show ended like May. Yeah, that sounds about right. So, and Paramount has actually already said that Season 2 has actually been confirmed already, and that apparently they started production on it a while ago in Iceland, so I think I remember reading that at some point. I believe the earliest we would start seeing it would be fall of next year, but I think 2024 is more likely for it, to be honest with you. But hey, who honestly knows at that point? As you can see, with reviews from both critic and audience, it wasn't received well the best. On Rotten Tomatoes, it has 70% from critics and 52% from the audience. So obviously very, very mixed. And you all know kind of my feelings on it. I reviewed each episode, and yeah. There was, funny enough, the good parts of it were where, it was actually like the games where you were killing the Covenant. That's kind of telling just how kind of bad most of it was. So, and when they said they were inspired by Game of Thrones, they did not mince words with that, because you could kind of tell. And it was not for a good reason either. Wow, there was so much controversial, especially that infamous episode 8, I believe, episode 8, I believe, of the show, which was the second one before the final episode of the season. So, yeah, hopefully Paramount actually listens, like they have done with the Sonic franchise. That stuff, because that stuff is incredible, unlike the Halo show. So hopefully they actually listen to feedback and actually improve the quality of the Halo TV show. So hopefully it'll end up, much better long term. But knowing Hollywood, probably not, because Hollywood can be very, I would say, cynical, not cynical, but dense, and don't want to listen because of, I guess, political reasons. But whatever, that's a whole different topic though. So hopefully the TV show improves with Season 2. And I'll probably do what I did before, is, kind of report on it and actually review each episode as they happen when I have the time to. But I guess we'll see what happens to that. Seemingly late 2023 is the earliest we could be seeing it. But again, I think 2024 is more likely. But okay, moving on from the show. Now let's get to the main potatoes. Let's start off with Halo Infinite first, because there was a lot to talk about with this game. Most of it was negative, not gonna lie. Let's start off with the small stuff. Obviously, the bugs, the glitches, the nerfs. I mean, desync is still a huge problem. I believe they actually reported they've been working on it, trying to improve it. So, I hope so, because it has been a massive problem throughout this year. I think it still is a problem, but not gonna lie, as of recently, I haven't experienced it too much, but I know it's still a thing. So, seemingly, it's gotten better. And hopefully, it continues that way to the point where it's no longer a problem, hopefully. But, yeah. Let's obviously get into the whole big one that really, I'd say it really started, where things really picked up, was in September. Remember when the 343 did that live stream for the fall and winter roadmap? That was kind of where it all started for me, pretty much. I'd say for a lot of reasons, but as you can see here, where they were talking about the last thing, which was the winter update, which saves what really something. Magic XP obviously was something fans have become for why since the game launched. Why was that not a thing, Server 3? I don't understand that at all. But whatever. Hey, better than nothing, So yeah, obviously after that whole fiasco, where there was a huge debate about whether Server 3 should be taken off of the Halo show, not show but series, I always argued that they were created to make Halo after Bungie left. So, like, just cancel it, like, shutting them down, that made no freaking sense. So you're just calling for people to lose their jobs. I can understand management, but the actual talent at the studios who actually makes the games, I never understood that one at all. So, I never understood that one at all. The hashtag Fire343 shit was freaking dumb. That was like how, Fire343 management, I would be more accepted of, but just Fire343 as a whole, nah, fuck that shit. No, that's not gonna fly with me. Anyway, I'd say, what was it, like maybe a week or two after that whole shit show went down, we got this from Bonnie Ross. Well, obviously announcing her quote-unquote retirement and stepping down from 343 and Halo. Was it really? I'm not sure for a reason. Now, I'm not entirely sure now if her issue was legitimate because of things that happened since then. Not gonna lie with you, because after she left, I believe multiple other big talent at 343 actually left. I believe the engineering lead for the Subspace engine also left. That was another example. What else was there? Tom Fresher recently left as well. I don't know, for those who didn't know, he left 343 as well. So, there was some others too, like I said before, but I'd say things really started picking up after the winter update released. And before I kind of forget, they literally canceled Split Screen Campaign Co-op after they promised it when the game was first announced. Hell, it was almost finished, and they canceled it still. I believe it was said that they were like 80% finished with it, but they didn't have the resources to get it finished because they want to focus on getting, live service shit, kicked in gear, which I gotta get why, because multiplayer is kind of the bread and butter for Halo when it comes to the community and whatnot, so I kind of understand that. But you still should have had Split Screen Co-op finished. Like, it should have been there from day one, and the fact that it was canceled really pissed people off, myself included, for a good reason, because it was literally 343 breaking another promise, but whatever. But after that whole shitstorm went down, I noticed that there was light at the end of the tunnel with the winter update, because the winter update was really good. Really good. And it's still, and I'd say they've been kicking it big time now, because they even released a custom game browser months before it was supposed to, because for those who remember, it was supposed to launch with Season 3, but it came out in the December update, and the fact that they didn't tell us was pretty awesome. It was a really nice surprise, so I give 343 a lot of credit for that one. Oh, that was pretty awesome to hear. So, yeah, so I say if they keep doing stuff like that, I'd say Halo Infinite has a chance to make a big comeback. Should this stuff should have been the game day one? Yes, absolutely. No one can argue that. I'd say the game is now in a state where it should have been when the game launched, last year. So over a year later, but okay. Which kind of proves my point that the game should have been delayed again. But oh well, it is what it is. The situation right now with Halo Infinite. But all in all, there is light at the end of the tunnel for Halo Infinite with the new management seemingly in place now. And now the fact that Peter Hines, who is leading it now, helped fix the Master Chief Collection, seemingly he's been doing some good work to kind of help get Halo Infinite back into shape, and now the game is in a much better place than what it was before. And I've actually been playing the game a lot more. I already finished the Winter Consistency event. That was a lot of fun. So I'm very curious to see what happens next with Halo Infinite. Obviously, there's probably that expected Certain Affinity mode. Hopefully that's next year, because apparently it was supposed to release a while ago. But now so I hope we hear about it next year, because, it's time. It's time to start hearing about it. And who knows what's going on with campaign DLC, whether that's happening or not. I've been hearing conflicted things about it happening or it's not, but who really knows for that? So, I guess time to tell. But all in all, there is seemingly light at the end of the tunnel for Halo Infinite. And hopefully it stays that way, because I love the game. Really do. I think it's like in my top 3 Halo games in terms of like the campaign and how it plays and all that, because the game is a lot of fun. So anyway, that's it for Halo Infinite. Now let's get to the final topic, the Master Chief Collection. Halo Infinite wasn't the only game. not only did Halo Infinite have controversy, so did the Master Chief Collection. Because for those who don't remember, the game was originally going to have microtransactions were actually almost added to the game. For those who don't remember, because earlier in the year, as the article says, Halo developers 343 confirmed it will not add microtransactions to the Master Chief Collection after exploring the possibility of doing so earlier in the year. They said it considered adding principal spawn points to the game, but it's no longer happening. In a blog post, they simply stated, "We can confirm that we will not be further pursuing principal spawn points to MCC," which obviously you unlock those by doing the challenges, every single week. And I believe they said they were initially thinking about it, but before Bonnie left, so it's kind of coincidental that that they were considering that before she left, but now that after she left, they went against it now. See, is it kind of coincidental? You see why people kind of believe that she was actually fired by Microsoft, because they kind of had enough of the whole shitstorm about how TIP is being treated by management. So seemingly they kind of got their shit together. So that's kind of why that theory's out there. Anyway, finally with this article stating, the older campaigns was preserving MCC. That's been true for a couple years now, after Starshell's understatement. Got even better in 2022. It saw new features added with collectible minigames. Yep. Unexpected levels of mod support. Completely agree there. And mods that never existed before, like a Flood Firefight variant for ODST. That was pretty awesome. And more to come, Halo 4's campaign Spartan-Ups. Finally going to get full theater mode. And Forge just received some new skulls. They actually added the Bandana Skull and the Arachnophobia to Halo 4. So now they've been adding those two skulls to every single Halo campaign now in the Master Chief Collection. Ooh, that'd be awesome if they had the Arachnophobia skull to Halo Infinite. That'd be pretty awesome. Especially with how the open world is. Yeah. But yeah, so like I said though, it seemingly there's finally light at the end of the tunnel for the Halo franchise now with the new management in place. So hopefully, things continue that way, because it's time for the Halo Infinite to, not just Halo Infinite, but the entire series to kind of try to make a resurgence, because they had a huge shot last year with the launch of the game, and they blew it. They really blew it by the lack of content, the numerous bugs that's still there, like desync and everything else, and all the crap storm that has happened. So, but yeah, hopefully, 2023 and the future of the Halo series is looking better with the new management in charge, and I'm very curious to see what happens. So, all in all, not a great year for Halo, but seemingly light at the end of the tunnel. So, what do you guys think of the year of Halo in 2022? What do you think? Let me know down in the comment section below. And if you like this video, hit the like button. And thank you for all the support you guys have given me this year. And I'll see you all in 2023. Until then, have a great one.